G'day guys, back with another movie review. In this video, I'm going to be reviewing Halloween Kills. This is the sequel to the 2018 film Halloween, which was a direct sequel to the 1978 classic of the same name. Despite Laurie Strode gaining the upper hand at the end of the last film over Michael Myers and leaving him to burn alive in her house, Laurie's efforts fall short as firefighters attend the burning building, consequently leading to Michael's fiery and bloody escape. Now that Michael has escaped, the nightmare isn't over as the unstoppable psycho killer is unleashed on the town yet again. As someone who enjoys horror movies, but is comfortable saying it's not my favourite movie genre, I did quite enjoy the 2018 Halloween. It's got some problems, but for the most part, it was a solid horror experience. This movie, I enjoyed less. Now, as many horror movies do, they include jump scares, and I'm of the opinion that if you can build up to it in a clever way, or they're used very sparingly, then they can be effective. This movie has many cheap jump scares that may make you jump, but the way this film creates and maintains the tension isn't very good. What a jump scare does is it ominously builds, and eventually a loud noise is followed by something either scary or humorous on screen. A jump scare often creates a fast rise in tension, and then there is a dramatic loss in that tension because it is so quick. Jump scares are often a great way to lose the viewer's immersion as well, which is not what you want. Now, because Laurie received such critical injuries in the last movie, that basically means that she is made narratively obsolete here in this one. She spends the whole movie in hospital. Now, thankfully, the movie doesn't spend its whole time there, but this key character is sidelined in order for the second of 3 parts to manifest itself. Now, of course, there are a few characters that continue on from the last film, but there are also many new characters that take the spotlight, and to me, I didn't find myself very compelled by any of them. The characterization is very basic. Essentially, every character is like, evil dies tonight. And that's their character. Now, this actually leads me into my big takeaway from this movie, and it's actually a huge positive. This film has a compelling social commentary. That commentary is, in the effort to extinguish evil, that in itself brings out society's own evil. I think this is very relevant to what's happening in modern society, as many people claim to be fighting against oppression, and yet they themselves don't even realize they are being oppressive whilst doing so. The presence of Michael Myers on this 2018 Halloween night really brings out the worst in human nature. This town has been so corrupted by fear and anxiety that as a result, they are willing to drop their morals for the sake of executing Michael. I found this element really captivating. You see characters descend to the depths of hell, and they are punished for it. And this movie being called Halloween Kills, yes, there are many brutal and gruesome kills. Other than that, the only other aspect of the film I liked was the cinematography. I believe this film is visually interesting to look at, and the way they capture the flashbacks from a technical perspective was very good. And that one shot of Michael Myers emerging from the flaming building, damn, that was a badass shot. This and the social commentary was about it for me from a positive perspective. For me, the cheap jump scares were no good, the creation and maintaining of tension sucked, the overall characterization wasn't very interesting to me, the story was fine but nothing special, and by far my biggest negative for this film is the amount of human incompetence on display. One of my biggest problems with people, both in real life, but especially in movies, is incompetence. It frustrates me to no end, and whenever I see it, it instantly takes me out of the movie. Horror movies often do this in order to contrive a scary situation. But in Halloween Kills, there is so much human incompetence, it's excruciating. Definitely not as good as the 2018 Halloween, and in my opinion, it's a bad movie, and not worth rushing out to see. Especially because it is the second in a 3-part story. And honestly, the way this movie is received ultimately will depend on whether they stick the landing in the next one. Those are my thoughts on Halloween Kills. If you enjoyed this review, I would appreciate if you hit that like button, share it with friends and family, comment your thoughts on the movie down below, and most importantly, if you are new to the channel, make sure you are subscribed and have that notification button turned on so you never miss out on a video. Thanks so much for watching. Until the next time, bye.